Consider this our gift to you. We are about to help you step up your breakfast game.
Oh, well, not so much Jimmy and me, more like award-winning chef Steve Monz, the host of Big 107.7's Rock Shop. Love having you in the DelmarvaLife Kitchen.
I love being here. It means we're going to eat.
Yes, yes, among other things. But we're also going to learn how to make something quick and simple.
Yeah, you know me. I'm a morning guy. So and your mornings as well.
Yeah.
Move out of the house fast, and
Right.
you've got time to maybe grab something quick to eat.
On the
This
go,
is
yeah.
something on the go that you can actually prepare in advance and then have and kind of heat up in the microwave. And it's very simple to do, but it's just one of those things. Oh, I never thought about doing that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Well, looks like you got the basics: eggs and sausage and.
Yeah, we're going to make our world famous breakfast bombs, is what we call
Bombs.
them.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
World famous, by the way.
Yeah.
And
World
this is
famous.
your recipe.
Yeah, sort
Kinda?
of. Yeah,
Okay, all
it's
right. We'll go with
you
that.
know, just about all recipes have existed. It's just what you do, your own little nuance that
Yes.
makes
Makes
it
it
yours.
yours.
Sure.
So that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to get started with two things.
Okay.
Jimmy, how are you at scrambling some eggs?
Let's find out.
You're going to be beating those up. That's
Beating
a
'em up.
key component of
Okay.
the breakfast bomb.
Now, you need to let him know that you don't want them on the floor.
Correct.
Oh,
You'd like to
see-
keep them in the bowl.
Yeah, you got to be specific. You can't just throw me in here and say, "Okay, go ahead." Sorry.
So while he's working on that, what we're going to do is we're going to make 6 of them today. But normally, like if I'm making these in advance, I'll make a whole pan.
Sure, sure.
So we use our trusty muffin pan,
Okay.
which I've actually greased with cooking spray.
Okay.
Always good to keep things from sticking because nothing worse than you've created a great product and then
It sticks.
it's a
yeah.
mess inside. So what you're going to do is you're going to take our sausage patties and each one, we're going to put one in each one of the slots there.
Oh, okay.
But put them into the middle ones, actually. Oh, now you won't be able to get it out because it's in there. There you go. What I do
I've
is
already started off
See
on
these
the wrong
fine
foot.
details.
I try to do the middle because it's more of the
Oh,
heat
okay.
is focused there instead of on the edges.
That makes sense.
So you put those in.
Okay.
And depending on the size of your pan and the size of your sausage patties, they should fit right in there. These are a little big, but it's not a big deal.
Okay.
So what we'll do then is we bring these over, and how's our egg scrambling going? Good?
Eggs are scrambled,
Okay.
and most of them are still in the bowl.
Put those right into
Right in
there.
there.
This will give us an easier way of pouring the eggs onto the sausage.
Yeah, don't look at all this.
That's a sign of a good chef. You're making a big mess.
Okay.
So then what we do is we pour these in, and this what I've taken is I've taken 5 eggs. You would think it would be 1 egg per, but that would be a little much. It would actually overflow.
Oh,
So the 5 eggs scrambled, and then you just pour it till it fills up, close to the top, but you want to leave some room for some of the fine ingredients that we're going to add to it.
okay.
And this is where you can get really creative. You could leave it just like this, or you can spice it up and put in different things.
Got to have cheese.
Correct. We'll get there.
Okay.
First, we start off with some onions.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sprinkle a little bit of onions on there. And again, this is to taste. If you really love onions, load them up. If you don't like it that much, you don't even have to have them, actually. It's entirely up to you. Then we're going to put in roasted red peppers.
Ooh.
Now, these give it just a great flavor. It's just something different. It's you know.
Kind of like a southwestern
Yeah.
flavor.
So we put those in there. And then real quick, then what we do is we take our dried chives. Same deal. Sprinkle that on. That gives it a nice color. Also a little bit of flavor there as well.
Yeah.
And then you do your salt and pepper, which in my handy dandy salt and pepper holders. Sprinkle a little bit of that on
pinch.
there.
A little bit.
Nice.
And then the salt, same thing. I usually go with a little coarse sea salt. Not too much. You don't want to overdo it.
Right.
But again, to taste. And then the cheese. This is a pepper jack cheese, which I shredded. So that gives you a little bit of a kick to it. And you put that on top. And all this time, the oven should be heating up to 350 degrees. And it's very simple. They go in for 30 minutes.
This is awesome.
If you like your eggs a little looser, a little runnier, you can put it in for less time. But if you want them fully cooked all the way through, 30 minutes does the trick.
And then you
All
just
right.
pop them out when you're on the go to
Right.
eat.
You pop it out, you take them out when they're finished. They can go in the refrigerator until you need them, or you can eat them right out of the pan if
All
you
right.
wanted to.
Well, we're going to take a little break
Yeah.
on our breakfast bombs so we can put them in the oven and cook them up. You are looking at the makings of what's about to become a breakfast game changer. We are back in the DelmarvaLife Kitchen making breakfast bombs.
with this man, the host of Big 107.7's The Rock Shop. We know him as award-winning chef Steve Monz, who's leading the charge today.
And the world famous, are they world famous?
They
I
are
think they're
now.
world famous
They are now,
breakfast bombs.
Breakfast bombs.
So this is the finished product of what we just created. And like we said, we can put these in the refrigerator. You can save them for as you're grabbing them on the go, whatever
Right,
day.
right.
But if you want to eat them nice and hot, you can try them right now. All you have to do is cut right into them, or you
Just
can
go
pick
ahead.
it up and actually bite it, whichever.
We're gonna be civil here. We're gonna have manners.
I was just thinking that with the sausage on the bottom, you said, well, no, you said you can handle it by hand. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
I can see the sausage falling off.
You know that there's
be
only
one big
one way
bite.
that would make this better.
What
If
would
you
make
put
it better?
scrapple in between the eggs and the sausage.
You could do scrapple. You could do hot sauce on top. I mean, it's wide open to your own interpretation, really, of whatever you want to do.
Oh, that's good.
It's a whole breakfast in one bite.
It's almost like an omelet, really. It's like an omelet on top of sausage.
That's
is really
terrific.
what it
It's
comes out
very
to be, so.
good.
At least
Oh my
we probably
goodness.
like more cheese, but you know.
More cheese, nothing wrong with that.
What else have you got going on now?
Well, we got the Polar Bear Plunge coming up in February, and I continue to fundraise for that. And we have an event coming up January 11th at Dream Big Venues, which is a comedy club in Delmar. And I'm going to be hosting a comedy night, and so I am trying to find some folks within the building that are potential comedians.
Ooh.
So we have Leah Rizzo, who you know.
Right.
She's on Coast Life.
Yeah.
And Paul Williams, who does weather for
Meteorologist,
Coast
okay.
TV.
Yeah.
He's signed up. He's ready to go.
Oh, my.
Wow.
And we're working on Mike Lichniak. We're trying to see if Mike wants to give it a shot.
I'd pay to see that show.
Yeah.
And we could probably find a space if either one of you wanted to try your chops
no.
at stand-up comedy.
That one right there.
No.
You need to get her on the books.
I can't even remember a joke. Like I'll hear a joke and I go to retell it. I'm one of those people, you know. Can't figure it out. So this is all, you're raising money, and you raised $3,500 with the
The 5F at Crawl Street.
At
yeah.
Crawl Street for the Polar Bear Plunge.
Right. What it is the Polar Bear Plunge happens February 2nd
Okay.
at Rehoboth Beach. And usually every year I just go on the air on the radio and ask for donations. But this year, trying to get people involved and doing more things. So we did the 5F, we're going to do the comedy night, and all to try and raise the largest amount I've ever raised.
I think
So
you're
that's
on
the
your way
goal.
there.
Have you got a specific goal or just trying to get as much
Well,
as you can?
we're thinking we're going to top $5,000 this year. which is
You're at
good.
35, right?
We're at 42 right now.
Ah, you can do this.
You can
So,
do it.
Yeah, if anybody can do it. This is, you start serving these things up and you'll double that easy.
You know what? Maybe if you make these for everybody who plunges on
Yep.
your team,
Yep, see, there you go.
That would work
you'll
too.
get more people on your team.
And we have space on our team if either of you would like to plunge too, by the way. Just saying.
Boy, these are good. Chef.
So good.
Cannot tell you how delicious these are.
Award-winning chef Steve Monz from Big 107.7. Thank you as always.
Thanks for
And
having
have a
me.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
2 weeks from today.
Oh, time's running out.
Ah!